Hello and welcome to Adi Labs. Today we are going to have a look at automatic motor control using IoT and Raspberry Pi, which is our Adi Mini. So here's a simple setup. We have a motor controller, all connected to a Raspberry Pi. So the motor here is connected to the motor controller, and then the motor controller is connected to the Raspberry Pi, and the Raspberry Pi is connected to our system. So here I'll be using a website called as ADA Fruit along with my softwares, which is Raspbian OS and Python. You can see I've connected my code to a website called as ADA Fruit. The very first line states that. Okay, so what exactly is a ADA Fruit? So this is a website which will allow you to create your own dashboard, which is a graphical representation for your code. For that, you need to first log in. So I already have an account, so I'll just sign in, and then you can create your own dashboard. So I have already created my dashboard called as a garage door. So here's my dashboard. So I'm assuming that I'll be using this particular motor for opening and closing a garage door. That is the reason I have named it as a garage door. Here you can see it is graphically giving me a switch whose on and off will affect my motor. So let's just run the code and test it. So let me run this code, and you can see I'm getting the status as it is off initially, right? So in the dashboard also the status is off, and you can see my motor here is also in a off state. So now let's just turn this on from our dashboard, and I click on this, and now my motor should turn on, and you can see the status in my code running is also showing me as on, which proves that my website is now connected to my code, and you can see the motor is running. I have attached a piece of paper for a clear vision, so you can see the motor is now rotating, and the status is also continuously showing me as on, which is being received from my website. So again, these both are connected through internet. That is what we call it as an IoT. There you can see an off state, and now the motor is off because I have turned it off in my dashboard. That is the reason the motor has stopped rotating, and the status in our code also we are getting it as off. So again, vice versa, if you just turn it on, the motor also gets turned on. So as you guys can see, the project is working exactly as per the requirement, right? So let's just turn this off, and you can see the motor is getting turned off. Hope you guys understood. Thank you so much.